Well, today, right now, I am doing a walkabout. Thank you very much for checking out my video. Please like, subscribe, and enjoy the video, guys, because I got a thing right now. You know what I've noticed lately? Our society has gone totally brain dead. And here, let me explain that. You guys ever seen the movie Men in Black? The second one specifically. There's a scene where Jay is on this ginormous, like, train-sized worm, right? He basically is munching down this basically subway trail, and he's going down 100 miles an hour or so, going down, right? And going down somewhere that is public, mind you. Yes, folks, public, where people could see it. Going down 100 miles an hour. And all you see is there's a scene where there's people in the trail waiting for the bus. I mean the train, right? And the alien just goes past 100 miles an hour, and for 2 seconds everybody sees this, purely sees it, and it makes me laugh even harder because everybody looks up for 2 seconds and looks back down. And, like, mind you, this is before the internet. Actually, no. This is before, the whole cell phone thing being super popular. It made me laugh so hard. I'm thinking to myself, can you imagine that scene in today's climate? Oh, that is the funniest shit ever. See a giant kaiju kind of monster ravaging the city. Roar! Roar. All of a sudden, everybody underneath them, like, they're not freaking out. They're just looking at their video, going. I swear there's at least a couple of people have enough brains to look up and say, "Hey, look, something interesting." Click, 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 click. It just makes me laugh. That's how our society's gone. It's gone so, like I said, it's brain dead. From our kids to our adults have gotten to the point where common sense become grinder. Thank you for checking out my video. Please do me a favor, guys. Like and subscribe. Definitely helps the channel. And please, again, like and subscribe. But, hey, how's it going? Maya, Grinder, thank you very much for checking out my video. Thank you, appreciate that. Nah, like I said, I'm just saying, our society has gone brain dead beyond belief. Like, you would think the things that we take for granted, like common sense, has become, common. No, it's anything but common. It's practically become a superpower. It's like a lineup of superheroes. What's your power? I can freeze things. Oh, cool, awesome. Over here, you're an Omega level. How about you? Oh, seriously. Eric, thank you very much for checking out my video. Please do me a favor. Like, subscribe. And honestly, the funnier thing is, the superpower, like I said, the running joke is, look, a guy that can freeze things. Cool. A guy over here, what can he do? Gravity control. Damn, that was awesome. What can he do? Oh, damn. His is more powerful than anything. He has common sense. Holy shit. He's a god. Yeah, exactly. My hair got in my mouth. Yeah. No, but it's just, it's seriously, that's what it is. It's just gotten to the point where people just don't think things through half the time. My favorite one is, there was a comment about, sorry, people having way too loud damn cars. Well, actually, that's a good example. People having cars that are ridiculously loud or they're blasting their music all the way out. It's like, dude, no one needs to know that you love Barry and Manilow. Like, fuck's sake, dude. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I hate Barry Manilow. I've heard some songs, not bad. Just I wouldn't be blasting it. That ain't your friend, then. That seems like a mooch. Oh well, my wallet just went into the car. Or, damn, I forgot my wallet at home. So where's your wallet? My dog ate it. Of course it did. Wait, you don't have a dog. Hey. Oh, by the way, guys, today is one of those days. It's an interesting day because today is my sister's birthday. Um, Shout out to my little sister. I love her. She's awesome. She is the light of my life. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. You're just gonna go. No, if she was do you want to know why she's so rich? Is because you guys pay for it. That's why. That's why she's rich. Don't be saying. No. She's rich, man. Why do you think she stays rich? Because you guys have to pay for it. That's how the smart rich guys do it. They get everybody else to pay for their shit. Why do you think they're trying to tell us to pay their taxes? Because again, they don't pay their taxes because we are paying their taxes for them. That's what the rich do. That's what's going down. Tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, again, you're proving my point. You basically said your friend made you pay for it, even though your friend could have. Again, that just basically says that your friend has that priority to stay rich by making you pay it. So again, don't try to tell me that I'm wrong when those are your words. I'm just saying. Like I said, common sense. You gotta look. You gotta look at the exactly what's going down in the situation. Because I'm just saying that those situations are easy to determine when you, I don't know, exercise your common sense. Again, I don't know why they call it common since it's not so common. In fact, it's rarer than any Pokemon card. I'll tell you that right now. Like you can name any rare card, and it's rarer than that, especially these days. I've heard so many funny ass stories about guys going, "Oh, hey, you know what? Guess what? Guess what? This kid did this and that. Wait." And everybody is surprised the fact that this kid is still alive because he pulled bullshit like that. Yes, folks, this kid. I actually heard a story where this kid goes, mind you, it's not where he got hurt or anything. It's just common sense is more of and this was more of an entitled story. I was listening to a story where this lady is talking to taking her kid to a birthday party, and the birthday party basically was about with her kids. Basically, it was a birthday party for a little kid, and the entitled kid is, basically being the most hellion you'll ever hellion. You know what I mean? Like, he gets pissed off that he's not getting all the attention. That kind of kid. He's like, oh, hey, we're about to blow out the candles, and the kid goes, no, I want to blow out the candles. I want to. So he pushes the birthday boy or girl, whatever, out of the way and blows it out and throws the cake onto the floor. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, basically, it's exactly what it is. It's just a little brat. And the worst part is the mom is sitting there with her phone, doing nothing. And this kid's going, and then goes to the present, starts ripping shit off. It's like, I want this, it's mine. I'm like, gee. No, and that's the problem. It isn't the kid's technically fault. The problem is it's the parents. The parents that basically neglect to do their job taking care of the kid, or teaching them, boundaries, or situations where, yeah, it's always the parents. And we lost that, ladies and gentlemen. We're always catering to the parents that have issues. Oh, little Stewie. Oh, he's so precious. Please don't yell at him. He's sensitive. He's sensitive. I'm like, you know what's sensitive? My hearing when you keep saying he's sensitive. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. You know, and the worst part is, this is the worst part. Teach when they go into like sports and everything, now they have what's called participation trophies. I'm like, did I just hear what I thought I just heard, that everybody gets a ribbon regardless of either they played or not? Is that what I'm hearing? Because if that's true, what's the point of putting them in little league if what's the point of putting them in little league if you're gonna? Exactly. No, I fully agree with you, Maya. I sincerely agree with you, because kids need to know accountability, and the best way to know accountability is there's a consequence for doing something. There's a reason why all our politicians are pulling shit, is because they're really bad parents, or they had bad parents themselves, and they don't know accountability. Accountability is, let me put it out there, folks. Accountability is basically, you did something bad, naughty, and then you have a consequence. A consequence is basically something that has to happen, otherwise shit goes bad. Or the kid grows up thinking, well, I'm this, ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason why a lot of companies are going downhill, is because a lot of companies are putting in people that don't know a thing about business, but think, well, my dad was the CEO, so he put me in charge. And the CEO thinks to himself, why the fuck is my business going to shit? They never think to themselves, it's, oh damn, it was my son/daughter, whatever. They basically unhired all my staff and put in his best friends, which turned out to be the worst situation ever, because they're, you know how it is when it comes to the kids hiring their friends. A lot of times they're not qualified. Hell, the ones in office aren't qualified, and they're hiring their best friends from whatever cabinet. And no, I'm not gonna go political. I'm just trying to make a point here. It's the same shit, just on a grander scale. They're turning, and and the best, my favorite part is they're actually surprised shit aren't going the way they want it. What do you mean everybody's pissed off at what we just did? What do you mean everybody is rioting? What do you mean we're going bankrupt? What the fuck? Yeah, seriously, it's like they can't fathom that they are in the wrong. They can't do it. And the problem is those decisions, those really bad rewards, those bad rewards, bad shit happens to the people underneath them. Like for instance, I used to work. I used to work at a pizzeria, and I got out of it because I heard that one of my managers, not really my manager, one of my. So basically, what happened was I heard from one of my favorite managers, which was he was actually technically the GM for our entire store. He basically was a good friend of mine, and since I saw him as a good friend because he had my back whenever I got into trouble. Mind you, I tried really hard not to get into any trouble, but the problem was I had it. The owners of said locations had it in for me for whatever fucking reason. He he badmouthed me. He gave me shit for not doing it the way he wanted. So basically he micromanaged me, left, right, and center. And it wasn't just me, but like in general, he was very bad micromanagement. Long story short, my buddy goes, "Hey, these guys are trying to get rid of you. I think it's time for you to go. Not that I want you to go. It's just I don't want you getting in the crossfire because there's really." I think it was a lot of times I basically butted heads with this guy, and I didn't want my friend to get in the crossfire because he was defending me. I said, "Okay, yeah, no problem. I'm cool with it. I don't want you getting in trouble for my sake. Plus, I was sick and tired of their crap anyway. First of all, the hours were crap. They were cutting my hours in general. Second, they were stealing my tips. Third, there was a lot of accusations on their parts. And long story short, I'm not going to name the franchise or anything, but one of the CEOs was arrested. No kidding, guys. I'm not going to say who it was because I can't say, for obvious reasons. But like I said, it was a pizzeria, and like I said, one of the owners, he got arrested, and I was like, well, that's karma. He was a horrible person and a worst he was the worst ever. So I wasn't surprised that he got arrested. And if you guys want to know, the charge, well, let's just say it involved minors, and I'm not gonna touch that one after that. Yes, folks, it involved minors. Probably some of the kids because a lot of the people that worked with us were under the oldest one was like 22 years old, aside from me and the main manager. So it was basically an owner that got arrested. The manager was my best friend. So like I said, and one of the friends that I had to work there with, she was cool. She was cool, but like I said, aside from me and the manager, she was the oldest one. She was 22. Yeah, yeah. He was one of those dudes. And mind you, honestly, I felt like he got his just desserts. Like he was skimming, he was taking people's money. He was basically, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the only charge he had. I would actually be very surprised because his entire operation, wage theft for one, it was bullshit. It was bullshit. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. I got to do a few things for my folks because again, my sister, it's her birthday and she wanted to have some fun. So I'm going to have a little fun with them. And if you guys want to see me later tonight, I'm going to be playing some games. Drop in the channel and we can contact each other there. Thank you very much for guys. And do me a favor, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a good night. Be safe. And I wish you all love, luck, happiness, and a little magic. Take care. This is your friendly neighborhood gamer GAMERDJINN, signing off.